Well, I was in my first period class. We were taking notes when all of a sudden we have two students from our corps, the student corps. They run inside yelling to our teacher, there's a shooter, there's a shooter. And then almost immediately, all the students, we get under the desk. Our teacher turns off the lights, locks the doors, and we hide for the time being.
I was on my way to school. I skipped my first period, and I was really close to the front of the school, and then this lady starts screaming at us to turn around, that there's a shooter on campus. I immediately called like all my friends and like my mom and everyone to make sure everyone was okay.
I was about to leave for school, and my mom just comes running out of her room, and she's like screaming, and she's like, there's a shooter at the school. And I just immediately start shaking. I get really scared, and I call all my friends. I call my brother. I'm worried. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I don't know. I missed it because I didn't finish my homework, and I never missed my first period. I've never done this before, and I don't know. I just skipped it because I didn't finish my work.
We've done lockdown drills probably at least once a year. So I felt like that actually helped us, because after our class, after we heard about what was going on, we were prepared, because all the students, they immediately hid. The teacher immediately like turned off the lights, locked the doors. So we seemed prepared, and it helped us. So.
No, we felt like it wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
like,
I never guessed.
We would have never. It felt like.
We did our best to take it seriously, but we never thought it would actually happen. Yeah. Well, I definitely feel a lot more appreciation for my friends, family, and just any kids in general that I know at my school. Even though like I just see them maybe once a day or something, I definitely will appreciate everyone's life and not take any day for granted.
Yeah, me too. I'm so like grateful that everyone around me that I know and love is safe. And I texted all my friends and family, and I just told them like how grateful I am for them, and I just spent as much time as I can with them.
It just really made me realize like how easily something bad can happen, and how easily like someone's life can be taken.
I've memorized my mom's phone number.
Yeah,
I know my parents and my sisters.
Yeah, I know my sister's phone number too.
So make sure like I can call them in like bad situations.
We memorize them for not just in situations like this, but other ones too.
I think going to school on Monday, everyone's going to be like really quiet and just grieving and mourning.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a real easy day where it's just kids like consoling each other, seeing their friends, and just being there for each other. Yeah.
It was such a relief, because like they got there so quickly in a matter of like, what was it, 2 minutes after?
Yeah, no, I heard that there was this one off-duty officer. He got onto the campus within a minute after, because he happened to be leaving the school. So he got on, and within a couple minutes after my class or our school went on lockdown, my friend was saying that there's already police officers all over the campus looking for the guy and trying to keep us safe. So yeah, definitely hope. One of the girls who died, she was the sister of someone I played soccer with last year in Saugus.
I've just seen the boy who died and the girl who died on campus around, but I didn't know them personally.
Yeah, I didn't know any of the victims personally, but I've seen them on campus.
Yeah, I texted him yesterday morning, a few hours after. Oh yeah, definitely. We're trying to do everything to help him out, because a lot of my other friends are trying to console him and everything. And today, like the soccer program at Saugus is holding a fundraiser for the victims' families to support them. So.
I don't think it really makes a difference how many people die. It's still tragic that all these people lost their lives. It doesn't make any difference.
I mean, I'm still grateful that more people definitely didn't die, but it's still horrible that 2 lives were lost, especially so young. So.
I feel more motivated to just be nicer to everyone around me and make sure everyone around me is okay. And I guess maybe speak out against this stuff because it's serious and it hits really different and really hard when it's your own school, because you never would think it would happen to your own school, but then once it does, it's like I really need to change, honestly.
Yeah, I was texting my friend yesterday. He was saying after this I'm getting really serious about wanting to like start a club on campus where you would just walk around to see if anyone's like lonely or not feeling well, and just try to talk to them, get them to make them feel better, so no one's like really depressed or whatever. Try to help them out. Definitely, I think if every student at schools were to counsel other kids who seem lonely or sad, it would definitely make a difference in their day, and it could definitely prevent something horrible happening in the future. So I feel like every school nationwide should be doing something to help these kids out.
Like, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors in other people's homes, whether they have a gun in their house or not. Like, I'm pretty sure now people could get a hold of a gun pretty easily, even if it wasn't in your own home. So I think if you just treat everyone with like caution and care and kindness, and make sure that they realize that they have a friend or someone they can talk to, you can prevent it with anyone.
The shooter, he actually happened to be a student in my first period class, and he didn't show up that day yesterday, but I've seen him a lot. He was rather quiet, but he seemed smart, and he was like nice to people. I know my friend used to be friends with him, and he always talked about how nice of a guy he was. And I seen him working with my friend in class. They were like partners, lab partners, and they seemed to work really well with each other. So it was just really unexpected that he could do something like this.
There should be more regulations on guns. I think that's for sure.
Background checks, make sure people are mentally stable to have a gun, or just more safety laws on there, because I don't know how many students or people are gonna have to die just because of guns, you know? And it's so sad to like have your school be put on that already too long list of like schools that have mass shootings, and it's just scary. And so they should really start regulating those things.
And also, I think it also comes down to like responsibility at home, because this kid, he was able to get a gun from his house and bring it to school, and I feel like he should have not gotten his hands on it in the first place. So I think it comes down to like parental responsibility to make sure that they don't end up in kids' hands, because they might not always make the best decisions. I think our counselors at our school even offer help like that for students, or they can be someone that you can easily talk to about anything that's going on. So I feel like students should look to just counselors even at their own school to talk to more often if they need it. So yeah,
it's up to the person who's not feeling well about themselves to like seek help and know that they're not alone, and there's always going to be, no matter who it is, it could be like going to church or talking to a school counselor or going to a therapist or anyone for help. They just need to know that they're not alone. Definitely talk to them, ask them directly, or talk to their parents and tell them, I've been seeing these signs. We should probably like talk to them or check up with them, make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I would do. Do whatever I can to help them feel better.